Well, I'm glad that you've decided to go forward and you actually want to make that kind of money that you had seen earlier on the side here. And so I'm going to take it a step. I'm going to see if you can actually follow instructions, and I'm going to show you some stuff too and talk about some things. And if this will work for you, then the next thing is, of course, you want to actually opt in. And by opting in means that you are giving me permission to send you something. Now, if you don't check your email and you give me permission, then you're not going to be able to see it. So first of all, I think what I want to do is go ahead and show you, I just picked up my mail. And I don't know if you remember this, I said that the way we get paid is if you're in the United States, our checks are mailed out daily. Okay, and I got 5 checks right now, not open yet, and I will be taking this to the bank. But I want to show you proof that I do that. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more is 5. So there's proof on that. Now, if you're outside the country, in Africa or in Germany or Russia, or Malaysia, Indonesia, any of those, then what will happen is you won't get a check. What will happen is they'll make direct deposit. But in the United States, they actually put our checks in the mail. So if you already, in fact, today is November 2nd, 2016. If you remember, I said I joined December 1st, 2015. So I've been in it for 11 months and I'm very excited. And if you remember, I also said that I did this part-time for 4 months. And after I saw that I was getting money, in fact, I made over 40 paychecks in my first 4 months. I said, you know what, John, this works. I'm going to take this further. I'm willing to quit my daytime job, and I made a very good healthy. And I said, you know what, I'm going to do this full time. Remember, I also said, not only is this money good, but the real money is when you get into the residual income. Now, we're the only group that actually makes, we do it faster and we build quicker, and we don't chase any of our friends or family. All these tools and resources that I have brought over because I've been coaching mentor people for over 35 years. And what I decided to do when I got into this business, I said, you know what? I don't like the idea of chasing friends and family. So when I got into this business, I know zero. I didn't know anybody. So I brought one person at a time. And as I told you, my first 4 months, I got 40 paychecks working at part-time. So I'm not telling anybody to quit your daytime job. Don't do that, okay? And you prove to yourself that the money is there, just like I did, okay? Now, I'm looking for highly motivated people that absolutely want to change their life for the better. They're tired of what they're doing. And these are people that people look up to. If you do a great job in whatever you're doing, doctor, chiropractic, you're an attorney, you are a laborer of some sort, or, you build houses, you whatever it is. I don't care if you mow lawns, okay? I don't care if you're a busboy. As long as you have people that really admire you and then want to look up to you, the customers really appreciate. You're the kind of person that we want to work with. We don't want to work with deadbeats. We don't want to work with losers, okay? And we don't want to work with complainers. We want people that absolutely, positively want to make a difference in their life. And I personally, and again, I'm John Schepcoff, will give you all of my tools and all of my resources for the past 35 years at a no cost, no fee to you. And I will even build you a website because people need to know whom they're actually speaking with, okay? So I do all these things. And why do I do that? Because I don't have to. Because once you get into the company and you were to check other people out, nobody in the industry of this company does what I do. In fact, the company's been around for over 42 years. I am the only individual that coaches and mentors and gives you all these tools and resources at a no cost because I want you to make money. And if you personally make money, then of course, John Schepcoff. And of course, I'm going to do all that. That's why I give all these tools and resources, and it makes it easier. And I promise you, you do not have to chase any of your friends or family members whatsoever. In fact, people chase me because of the product. Number 2, they chase me because of the product and they want to make money, okay? That's the bottom line, okay? So now let's see if you can follow instructions. What you're going to do is you got to opt in. you have to check your email. I don't care if you go to your junk mail or wherever it happens, when people do that, but you've got to opt in. And if you can't find it, you're going to have to look. Okay, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to give you instructions how to do your email. You've got to find it. Maybe you need to work. You might have to, it depends how fast your internet speed is. It depends what browser company that you use and stuff like that. My emails, I get them within seconds, but some people, I have noticed, it can take 2 or 3 minutes. So you've got to find it. Maybe you need to go to your junk mail. Maybe you need to go to your spam filter. I don't care what it is. Find it, and then from John Schepcoff, and then opt in. That gives me permission to give you everything. Now, so that's out of the way. That's how that works. Number 2, okay, is I've decided to give you everything, meaning that you're going to first learn everything about the product, okay, what the product is, why it's so fantastic, why is it in demand, and also you're going to hear a doctor explain the product, okay, and at the very bottom is the money, and that's where you're going to learn exactly all the money that you're going to be earning and how it's earned, and that's at the very bottom. So when you go through this, it's going to take you some time. I'm going to tell you straight up. It's going to take you some time. And if you don't take the time and the energy, then you're going to lose out. You're going to miss out on a fantastic opportunity. You're going to miss out and you're going to wish that you did. So don't grump and say, oh my goodness, there's so many videos to watch and learn and understand. You're not learning anything. I'm educating you, and also educating you exactly how the money is made and how you're going to get paid. So don't grump about that, okay? This is a part of it. Remember, I said this is a job. This is a lifetime career, and age is not a factor. I don't care if you're 87. In fact, the reason I bring up 87 is because I brought a person who's 87, and she said, nobody will hire me. Nobody. But guess what? She got in. And it doesn't matter if you're 21 or you're 87, you can still do this and make fantastic. And remember, the real money is in the residual income. So let's see if you can follow instructions. Number 3, okay, is this. I'm going to give you 3 business days to go through what I just gave you, because you're going to get everything. And I decided I used to break it up and send it in a couple of days. You know what? I'm giving you everything so you can look at the whole thing. And you need to be able to you need to purchase the product for yourself in order to make the money, and know you're not selling that product that you get to someone else. That's you, okay? Because you need to have a real testimony. And remember also what I said, I don't chase anybody. In fact, people call me. They call me about the product, and they call me about making the money. But in order to make the money, you got to have the product. That's just how it works. But there are different levels of products, and so you get to pick and choose. For me, I pick the upper division because I always want the very best for myself. And I will tell you this, if you're not sold on the product, then guess what? That's right, you won't make money because you're not sold on the idea. But I will tell you this, the product is in high demands worldwide. People are screaming for this because it will change your life. And that's a promise on that. So here's the thing. So what the instruction I'm going to give you? Well, plain and simple. I said that when you opt in, you have to check your email. Okay. Number 2 is you have to give me permission. Number 3 is I'm going to give you every single thing. And at the very bottom, then you're going to see the income, how you make the money. No, don't skip it. That you're shooting yourself in the foot. Learn what it is. I want you to learn, understand it, okay? And then I'm going to give you 3 business days, and that 3 business days is for what? Then I want you to ponder. I want you to think about it. Bring your spouse, bring your friend, your brother, your sister. I don't care. Have them look over it with you, okay? And then you need to decide. Then you need to pick up the telephone. Now, do you have to wait 3 days in order to pick up the phone and call me up? No. You can call me. If you can do it in 1 day, call me in 1 day, okay? But the thing is, you need to pick it up. Now, after the 3rd day, if I have not heard from you, because remember, I don't chase, I don't call, I know that. But I do return phone calls if I somehow miss you, because I do coach and mentor and train people all the time. And even though I've been in this short amount, I've made a tremendous amount of money, and I now do this full time. So if this has now got your curiosity and you are a go-getter, people look up to you, and you definitely can make a difference in other people's lives, then you want what I have. And you want all the resources, the tools, because without the tools and the resources that I will give to you at a no cost, I promise you, you won't make any money. Because you know why? Because then you got to wing it. You got to go after your brother, your sister, your mom and dad. And yeah, you'll make money. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, you'll make money. But the problem is, what do you do after you run out of people? See, that's the biggest challenge. What you need to have is people coming to you all the time. And I have solved that because I have put a program together that you can easily get 30 people to 70 people every single day. Now, wouldn't that be sweet? Okay. Again, I've made it so simple. And the reason I do all this is for one reason, is because it is duplicatable and everybody gets it. So not only am I giving it to you, but when you start the business and you bring other people, guess what? I'm going to give my tools and my resources to that person that joined you as well. And so there's not, but all the tools and resources have to come directly through me. And again, I'm John Schepcoff. So go ahead and opt in. Let's get started. Remember, it will take you some time. I give you 3 business days. After that, I cut you off because I said, you know what? They're not motivated. They don't want to make money anyway. And that's it. And if that's the case, don't even bother to opt in if that's going to be the kind of person that you are, because I really want to help people that want to make a difference. So take care, and I'll talk to you real soon.